guys, and welcome back. I am the Seven Swords, and we are back in Skyrim. We just got the quest for the Mythic Dawn. Well, for a member of the Mythic Dawn, or a descendant of them, of theirs at least, to collect the shards of Mehrunes' razor. Upon seeing the artifacts, we were given a vision from Dagon. Dagon reached out and brushed our mind, giving us a chance to pledge ourselves to him. Um, Basically, the worship mod gave us an option to switch over to him. She chose not to. Dagon did give a blessing to us. She's under the impression it's because Dagon sees how powerful she is, especially in destruction, and he's kind of focused in destruction. So he did give us his blessing for um, 24 hours. We also have Ataxia. She'll be trying to deal with that eventually. Um, if she runs into um, a member of the Vigil, she might try to talk to them. She might try to consider the possibility of trying to pray to a shrine to get rid of it. I don't think we have a potion of cure disease. We may go to, we're going to go take, actually that's what we'll do. We're going to go down to, what time is it? It's 8 p.m. I did notice, I meant to mention it in the last episode, but I don't think I ever did. I did look into a calendar of Skyrim. We are actually in the second to last month of we're in the second to last month of the year in Skyrim's calendar. So we are actually in the what would be winter. Oh, dang it. I guess we are going to the inn. So pop over to the inn and sleep at the inn. No reason not to sleep at the inn. I could always, I've contracted severe ataxia. Let's see what that exactly means. 50% harder and progresses to crippling ataxia.
Frost took my husband years ago. He was a good man.
She's definitely having to deal with being more.
It's a curse. It has to be.
I'm no one special. Just a miner who swings a pickaxe for
Hold
his
of
drinking
yourself.
money.
They're just dreams. Please tell her, Erandur.
Listen to your friend, Fruki. They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you. Erandur, she has a point. You keep telling us no harm will follow these dreams, but they must be an omen.
Give him a chance to speak. He's trying to help us.
Everyone, please. I'm doing what I can to end these nightmares. In the meantime, all I ask is you remain strong and put your trust in Lady Mara.
I will. Thank you.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Need a room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers.
Yeah, a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Need something?
Or is it gonna be
What
this one?
troubles you, my daughter?
No, nothing. I'm just want some rest. My ataxia is
Let me know if
acting
there's
up, but
anything else you need.
I'll hopefully have that cleared in the morning. Thank you, I will. The cabin in the woods. Before bed. I do like doing RP every once in a while. I will break it though, because I'm not going to try and do just solid RP. I found that to be a little bit of a discouragement. But I do believe that she picks this up. It is volume 2, so that is kind of a bit of an annoyance. But she does, I think she would read through the book. She's not going to take it. It's obviously not hers, and obviously belongs to the inn here. But she probably reads it and then rests. I don't think she sleeps for an entire 9 hours. I think she does spend some time reading the book, studying her magic, meditating. We haven't meditated in a while. We haven't prayed in a while, so we're probably going to pray in the morning. She is interested in this in this these nightmares going on. She doesn't have any of her own, so she wonders what she should do. She probably seeks out Magnus for guidance. Um, I did forget to put my buffs on, so we're gonna do that real quick, just so that we do have not oak. That's stone. Where is iron? There's iron. That will give her her boast. Go ahead and equip back on to calm. Um, we are going to do this quest. I will warn you, I don't really know if the way I'm going to go about this is going to make much sense. But we will talk
Yes.
to Arender here. Well, it might go the one way. I'm trying to decide. I do want her to get all of the artifacts, but this is one that I might let pass. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens.
Yes, sirrah. Need something?
What was going on? You guys seemed like you're in a pretty heated conversation, and you seem like you know what's going around. What's up?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
What could you do anyway? Dreams aren't real unless they're being caused by something.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
What are you planning on doing?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
You said return. Have you been there before? Have you tried doing this?
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
I struggle to trust you. You're hiding something, and this is already dangerous.
Your concerns are understandable. Trust is a very difficult commodity to come by these days. I can only give you my word as a priest of Mara that my intentions are honorable.
I can't trust you. I'm sorry. But I can trust Mara. I can trust the gods. I'm willing to help you. But I warn you, I have a lot more power than I look. And if you betray me, it will be turned on you. But I will help.
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Before we go, a quick question. Who is Daedric Lord Vermina? I've heard her name before, but I know very little of her.
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
She gathers memories? What would she do with them? Is it just a hobby, or is there something more?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
I I plan to go with you, but I need to stop by the potion
Don't take
shop
this the
before
wrong
we
way,
go.
but you look a little sickly.
I I am quite sickly. She is going to follow him for a little bit just so that she figures out where they're going. But I am planning on going and getting ataxia taken care of first.
Follow me. It's this way. It feels good to finally have a chance to
Here's
help
that issue of
helplessly watching
my
you
speed
suffer
being
has
a
been
problem.
difficult.
What's this?
The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside.
I
When
will.
the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered, and your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
Possible. Like I said, I'm going to go grab a potion real quick to help with my ataxia. I will meet you back here, or if you're not here, I'll see you up at the tower. I do want to take care of this ataxia. I understand that it probably isn't a big deal. She probably isn't going to have to deal with pickpocketing or lockpicking within this quest, but if I don't grab
The
a potion
Northern
of cure
Paladin
disease now,
makes
I'm going to
potions,
forget.
if you can't tell from the name. No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask.
I wasn't going to. Do you have
Take a
can I
look.
see your stock? Do you have any cure disease potions? Let's see. Potion of cure disease. We're actually going to buy 3 of them. And we're going to buy all of her ingredients as well. I will normally do this every time I go into a place that sells potions and ingredients. I will buy all of their ingredients and then probably sell any of my potions I don't plan on using. How'd you get into the herb trade?
My husband. We used to go out into the wilds and collect ingredients together. He used to call me his pretty juniper. It's quite romantic, if you're an alchemist. Frost took the old fool a few seasons back while he was looking for the ring of pure mixtures. I found the ring's resting place after he died, but I'm far too old to go exploring some cave now.
I can find the ring for you.
Well, aren't you sweet? I'd be happy to give you some alchemy training in exchange for the ring if you bring it to me.
Sure. Okay. I'll take a look there once I get a chance.
If you find that ring, bring it here.
I will. There's a good chance she'd bring her the ring. I don't know if she'd give her the ring. Sarah might want to benefit from the ring depending on how powerful its enchantment is. Alright, now let's go see if he's up by the inn still. If he's not, I'm pretty sure he's going to be at the inn. I'm pretty sure he stands. He waits for you. I kind of wish you could tell him I'll meet you at Nightcrawler Temple after a certain point, but I understand why they don't.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort
I don't really like Verbina's. Well, I don't really like what we get out of this. I'll explain more about it when we get to the point of whether or not what we're going to do and how we're going to go about it. But real quick, just because I did grab the potion, I might as well use it, because we did grab 3 of them. And that will deal with our, or at least it should deal with our ataxia. I'm hoping that it did at least. Yes, it did. And it seems as though we have our different effects from Rise of Magica still active, and Mehrunes Dagon's blessing still holds. It is interesting to... One moment. My apologies, I needed to sneeze. Normally he's talking the entire way up, so this is going to be a bit of a weird walk because of the fact that he is not going to say much. Like Sarah said, she doesn't know if she trusts him, so she is going to follow him. She's not going to let him be behind her. Doesn't think he would take that mace and try to slam it into her head due to, doesn't think he'd try to kill her. You would think that he wants his help with more. She can definitely tell that he's lying, and her abilities with Magica are kind of telling her that he is hiding something because his magic is odd for a priest of Mara. Not to mention he is a dark elf. She's not racist, but it is rare for dark elves to worship Myra or Mira. Mara. I always forget what her name is. The other reason why it's hard for me to decide what I'm going to do about Vermina is I like Vermina personally as a Daedric Prince, mostly because she became a goddess in my world. She became the goddess of dreams and memories, and she was originally the goddess of fate, but she became the goddess of dreams and memories after a terrible experience that she couldn't avoid. So she was like, she didn't have the power over fate, so she didn't feel like a goddess of fate. So she became the goddess of dreams and memories to try and purge her memories of what happened and sleep for an eternity. And live in a dream where what happened never happened. And on top of that, she thought she could get... She was hoping to have... Oh, I see a troll. On top of that, she was hoping to... she ended up creating Vermina's Venom. And what Vermina's Venom does is it removes memory. It's a powerful drug that removes memory. And it's actually seen as like one of the most evil drugs in my world. Vermina is considered a benevolent goddess. She does have power over nightmares as well as dreams. So it is kind of a... there is some confusion and disagreement between...
Feel the benevolence of Mara.
She does have a difficulty with... in my world, Vermina does have the difficulty of people see her as the goddess of nightmares still. But they do see her as benevolent, so she is considered in the neutral pantheon in my personal D&D world, where I pulled her in.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
One moment, I need a drink.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
They successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Okay. If they're asleep, then it should be easy to take them out, right?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
What does this miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
That's interesting. Is the gas dangerous to us?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
She is definitely getting more and more concerned about his trustworthiness, especially since he has a lot of information about all of this. It's always possible that he's just been doing research, but she's starting to think that there might be more to it than just that. Let's have a quick bite to eat. I'll have some brazen bear.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
I mean, I'm helping you. I do find it funny when they do that. There's the nope. There's the Shrine to Mara. We're not going to give her an offering because I don't want to lose Dagon's offer. Dagon's blessing. We're going to take these books. I don't think she doesn't think he'd have an issue. She's probably informed him that if she's going to help him, then he's going to. Then if she's going to help him, then she's going to take.
Give me just a moment.
Some of the items that she finds useful.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the Skull of Corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Alright then. There goes my phone again. Oh.
Take the thing away.
Interesting.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
It seems powerful, and with the source on the other side, alright, it looks very difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
Okay, before we continue, you seem to know an awful lot about this place, and this is getting very questionable. I don't know if I can continue without your help. I don't know if I can continue without you giving me some answers. How do you know so much about this place?
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
You should have told me this before. You should have been honest with me at the beginning.
Yes, you're right. I should have. But I didn't know what to say. When the orcs raided the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Alright. Right. I'm ready. We can keep moving. But I hope you're not hiding anything else.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
How is it that the skull is affecting Dawnstar? That doesn't seem even possible.
Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Let's keep moving then. Can't say that she trusts Erendur, but I think that she is gaining. I think she's trying to determine whether or not she can trust him. A lot of you might know where.
We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
A lot of you might know. A lot of you have done this quest. Probably know where the quest really gets to be a question of what I'm going to do. And again, I'm not entirely sure. I have an answer yet.
The Dawn Star!
Because of the fact that it's not going to take us long, it'll probably either be in this episode or the next episode when we talk about this, or when we get there. I am going to talk about this right now. The options at the end are to keep the Skull of Corruption, which is a Daedric artifact, or to allow Erendur here to destroy it. Now, normally it would be simple for Sarah. She would let Erendur destroy it and be done with the Skull of Corruption. But she doesn't trust him. Like I said, she probably sees these books and finds them interesting, so she picks them up. That particular book we're going to need.
Is still intact.
But she definitely does have a fear that he might be trying to betray her. That maybe there's more going on here than he's letting on. And Vermina will eventually try to influence the situation. I am going to take their robes. Mostly because their robes are not only interesting, but they will also work great for enchantment later. I'll say where'd he go. I am not going to talk to him just yet, because I'm wanting to look around a little bit longer. Grab a few more things if I can find anything. I did hear the whispering, and I was wondering if maybe that was going to be Vermina trying to contact us.
And locate the information I need. Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What are we looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Oh, actually I found it. It was upstairs on one of the pedestals.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is it some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing. I'm not going to say that's impossible. Sarah knows that that's quite possible because there's quite a lot of magics out there.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your test subject then.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
I actually don't know if it should work for Sarah then, since she's a sworn priest. She's not a sworn priest of anything, but she does worship Magnus. sounds very dangerous. How can you convince me that this is safe?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was embarked could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Okay, where can we find it?
I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
What will the dream stride feel like? What is it?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. The
All right.
laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
I am hoping that that it's not going to be like, oh, you're affiliated to Magnus, you have to renounce your faith to Magnus in order to continue. I highly doubt it's going to, because I doubt that it would take that into effect. But if it does, it will be quite annoying, since I do not want to renounce my connection to Magnus. I can take the shield, but the other two can stay. Shield would be good for conjuration or enchantments. Just keep blasting them. Much like before, she's going to continue to gather basically anything she finds useful. We don't need any of the drinks, even though, well, actually, this mead might actually be extremely good right now because of the fact that it's been sitting here for so long.
Time for your final rest. For Dawnstar!
Someone there?
You pay
Look
your
on Daedra. Oop.
That's your bet? You can't beat me! Ah! Awaken! Ah! Perish! Shut up! Victory is yours! I'm sure to curse you! Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
What am I looking for?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
Now, like I mentioned before, we can get the skull or we can get his assistance. I highly doubt I'll ever use his assistance, which is one reason why I normally don't take his assistance. I normally just take the skull and go. But, if it was just taking the skull and leaving, Sarah would do that. But with the fact that it has to be, with the situation being the way it is, you have to kill him according to keep the skull. And like I said, normally Sarah would just say, nope, not gonna happen, just moving on. But Vermina sticks her nose in this and tries to convince you that basically he is betraying you. And he's already lied quite a lot. He's already has done so much. So she might consider going down that route and not trusting Arendor, and instead believing for what Vermina is saying and keeping the skull for herself. Because she believes that she can control its power. Whether or not she can is, well, up for debate. Let's go ahead and grab their stuff as well.
Yes, my daughter.
Grab the ingredients.
What is it I can help with?
1 second. A few more of these, and let's go ahead and speak with Arendor.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
I found the torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Right now? Right here? Is this a good point for it?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works. Let's continue.
Okay. Bottoms up.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varric.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I have made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed to the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
Farewell. Let's serve Vermina. Avoid fighting. Barrier. I must activate the barrier.
Time to end this little game.
Miasma. And the barrier.
I'll bathe in your blood.
What? Huh? Hey, Arendor.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable. As if I was there. I was a priest of Mara, and a priest of Vermina, and I released the person I was released the miasma.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss it later. We need to proceed. We need to deal with the skull.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it. We fight to the last.
Probably tries to take him out as quickly as possible just to be nice. She doesn't want them to suffer, but she knows that she has to stop them. I'm not grabbing all of their robes and everything like that because I don't feel like hauling all of it out. I'll grab some of them. We might search some of the chests on the way out, but I am trying to get through this before in the next 4 minutes because I don't want to have to cut this. But obviously I'd like to keep it under 45 minutes, because if it goes above 45 minutes, it ends up being longer than an hour to upload it. And we're almost finished.
Wait. Baron, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir.
Listen to me.
I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. Take heed, they've awaited. Won't leave you alive.
Vermina, forgive me.
How could you, Arender?
Now, give me a moment. I need to take a quick, short break. Alright, I'm back.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
They were trying to kill us. If we hadn't killed them, they would have killed us. We did it in self-defense. We wouldn't have killed them if they hadn't tried.
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be sealed. You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you.
What?
When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you.
Yeah.
Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Wait. Vermina? No. No. I trust Arendor. I trust in the Nine. I trust in Magnus. Hurry up, Arendor. Guess we'll be finishing this in the next one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, nope. We'll talk to Arendor in the next one, but the skull has been destroyed. My choice has been made. I'll see you guys in the next one.